So starting off with the video, I'm just going to introduce you to chocolate molds, the semi-cone molds that I have here. The other types, the other plastic types, but these are silicone molds ranging from, I think this is 8 centimeter in diameter, and this is the biggest one. It is 8 centimeter in diameter, followed by this. This is 6.5 centimeter in diameter. Then this is 5 centimeter in diameter. This is about 4 or 3.8, I guess, centimeter in diameter. This is 2 centimeter in diameter. Then I have this farm mode. I have other modes though. I have this farm mode which is 5.5 centimeter in diameter. And that's basic it. Then some small palette knives and a thermometer cup. Basically, this is like the best cup to use for the chocolate mode because it actually tells you when the chocolate is all cooled down and when you can start working with it, because you cannot work with your chocolate when it's really hot, because it's running and it's not gonna be so favorable for you. So this is the best kind of mug or cup or container to use for your chocolate molds. A thermometer mug or a heat sensitive mug. Would I call it heat sensitive mug? I don't know. So moving on, I'm just gonna bring on my second mug, then bring on my chocolates and start preparing the chocolate and just showing you how it's being done. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna be breaking this Colacta Professional chocolates. I think this is white white chocolate. I don't know why I'm pronouncing chocolate like chocolate, like an Igbo man. Although I'm Igbo from Imo State, but then chocolate, that doesn't matter though. This is white. I have my hands clean. Always remember to wash your hands. So this is how it is. It's in sections. I'm just going to be using a very small. I'm going to be using like half of this. One thing you should remember one thing you should know is that you should always try and dice your chocolate. Always try and break them down into shred them into smaller pieces to help in the whole melting process. Not like no large surface area has more difficult time in melting. Fuck it. This is the second that is breaking, and I just got it like a month back. The biggest one has broken, number 5 has broken, and this number 4, it just broke. I'm still gonna use that anyway. So fun fact, if you are getting these small palette knives, get the one with the wooden handle. They are not that durable. I'm going to find a way to gum them though. I think this is enough for what I'm going to do. So the remaining one, I'm just going to throw them back inside, straight back inside and cover it. So adding my dark chocolate, I will just, okay, I have a piece here. I will just use the other one to break some inside. Okay. So this will be going straight into the microwave. Okay, yes, that reminds me. There are two methods of tempering these chocolates. You can use either a microwave or a double boiling system. Personally, I prefer microwave. I don't want no dark here. Personally, I prefer microwave because it's just way safer to use, and it's basically way safer. That double boiling method, you might have vapors entering your chocolate, and over time it spoils your chocolate. Your chocolate is not going to temper well, and it has a lot of issues with it. So I'm just going to clear this out, put this in the microwave, 30 seconds boost, 30 seconds for like 2 minutes. It's going to be like 2 minutes, but don't put it in the microwave for like straight 2 minutes. Just 30 seconds till you see it's quite flowing and running. Then you leave it to cool down. So catch you when I come back. So I'm the chocolate daddy of Africa, of Abuja. Yeah. So heading back. So you can see this is like, it was blue before, now it's like all the color has changed. I don't know what this color is. I think it's dark brown or light brown. So because my chocolate, this chocolate is like up to like here in the cup. So now look at this, now it's flowing. So I'm gonna wait for it to, I'm just gonna wait for the cup to cool down, like to be blue. When it's blue, it's still gonna be flowing. That's when I'm gonna start to work with it, because by then it must have cooled down and it's already getting ready to set. So that as I'm working on it, I want it to be setting immediately. While this, on the other hand, this is still flowing. This has a lesser mass. Okay. It's like a little, but I just need a little of this. You see, it's still like hot. I'm gonna wait for it to cool down. So once it's cooling down, or once it's almost ready, once it's almost cooled down, I'm gonna put it in a piping bag and just continue with what I have to do. So I'm gonna catch you guys in, like, let's say it takes like quite a time to cool down though. Let's say give or take roughly 20 to 30 minutes to cool down. For this one, it's going to take like 20 to 30 minutes, but this one is going to take like 15. And I'll be working with this one first on the chocolate mold. So once it's ready, I'm just going to come back and continue with the video. So heading back, I have a piping bag here. You see that this one has totally changed to the normal default color. That is, it's cold now, but it's still running. So you can start working with it like this. You see that this one is still hot. So while I wait for this one, I will just start to work with this one. Putting this aside, I'll start to work with this one. Get my piping bag. I will just make a hole. Then I could just bring it and I'll pour it. So this will solidify itself. I'll just pour it. Okay, this is fine. I don't need that much. Okay. Oh, this is like something this is like what I want to do first. So just dragging it down. I really need like small though. So I'll just make a little cut at the tip. See, it's coming out. Make sure it's rolling. Then I'll just do this. Okay, done that. Done that. Okay, these big ones. Okay. I think I need like 2 of these big ones. Okay, that's what I have now. So I'm just gonna do like, let's say 6 of this. So yeah, that's also what we're gonna do. So while we're gonna leave it to set, as it's setting, this will be setting. Before this like fully sets, this should be ready. So we'll just start working with that. You get? So I'll just press out the remaining one, and I'm done with the chocolate mode. This tastes really good, guys. It tastes like condensed milk though. So as we're waiting, this how it looks now, right guys? Okay. That's how it looks, guys. So back, guys, this is like after some minutes, you see that the cup is like totally clear now. It's no more hot and it's still flowing. So like this is like the best time to work with the chocolate, because like this, as I'm putting it, it's gonna set almost immediately. So shifting this to one side, I'm just gonna drop all this on top here. I'm just gonna strip all this out. So I'm shifting this to one side. So I'm just gonna work on this small one first before I enter the big one. So I will just I'll pack it with the back of the spoon. Do you get? I'll pack it with the back of the spoon, and I'll just rub it against the should be careful, guys, so it doesn't clean your white chocolate. It's not hot enough to melt it. Remember, it's really cool down. Or you can just, alternatively, you can just pack it a bit, allow it to drip, then you just pour it inside, then you spread it around with the back of your spoon. I prefer using spoon to brush, guys. I think spoon is more effective. Still, as it still boils down to whatever you know how to work with. So just use the back of your spoon to spread it gently so you don't stain your white chocolate. So you leave this aside. You leave that aside. That is already setting. The inner part is already setting. So I'll just use this spoon and just fill up. Probably I'll give you 2 spoons. 2 spoons. Okay. I'll give you 2 spoons. Here 2 spoons. Two spoons, so that's that side. So I'll just be spreading. Okay, I'll just be spreading. Make sure it goes around evenly, and make sure you have the emphasis on the edges, because that's like the place that easily not, because gravity pulls it down, so that's the place that needs more work on than the other places. Just work on the edges. Okay, you wait, then you come back to this. You see it's already setting, so you just spread it Okay, to the edges. You make sure it reaches the edges. You see the difference. This one is more shiny than this one is already getting darker. So you just spread it to the edges. It's already setting. So you have to work really fast. So you have to just spread it. Okay, just spread it. Spread your edges. Just spread it. This one is already setting, so I'll just spread it still. I'll just spread it. Anyone that comes up, I'll just keep it aside. I'll just spread it. Okay. I will just spread it. Remember guys, your edges is the priority. Spread it. So this one too, I'll just spread it. Remember guys, your edges is the priority. You could gently peel off all these excesses from I still have some wet chocolate here, so I could just still go one more time now that is setting. Just rub it around the edges. Just like a second coating. Okay. Just focusing on the edges, and if you see any down part that the white is showing, you could just still fill it up, but normally it hardly happens. So focusing on the edges. Okay. Focusing on the edges. Okay. I'm just gonna set this aside. I think I'm done with this. But there's still gonna be one final coating though. With this, I'm just gonna focus on the edges. Just gonna focus on the edges. Focus on the edges. Just focus on the edges. So I think this is done. Okay. This is pretty good. So for this one, I'm gonna shake off all this. I'm just gonna pour a bit of chocolate all over. Then I will use this small one to spread. Make sure it enters every nook and cranny. Just spread it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. You see why it's good to work on top your silicone mat, because it will help you retain your chocolate. See, after everything, you can just scrape off your excesses. So you can just scrape off your excesses. Okay. So this is quite too much though, but this is the way to do it. I'm just we're just gonna leave this to set for about 2 hours. But if your AC is on and your environment is so cold, it could be like 1 hour. So in 1 hour time, we're going to come back to this and peel it off. I think they are pretty thick, and I think that's what matters. So okay, I could just peel off this SS from here. This particular white chocolate, I will add them to the dark chocolate, because if I should add them to the white chocolate, this chocolates that stained it will stain our white chocolate, and we don't want that happening. So we're just going to add it to the dark chocolate. It's not going to really make any much of a difference if it's been added to the dark chocolate. That's one thing you should note too. You could do this now, or you could do it after you are done. Removing them from your molds. Okay. So you could do them now, or you can do them when you are done removing them from your molds. Whichever one works for you, whichever one you prefer, that's fine. So just gently peel them off. Gently. Okay. So that's it. So we'll leave them to set for like about 1 to 2 hours, or you can just easily toss them inside the fridge to quickly set. Then you bring them out after like 10 minutes or 30 minutes. But I don't like putting them inside the fridge because it tends to sweat when it defrosts. So that's it. Alright guys, this has been resting for about 1 hour or so. I'm feeling a bit skeptical about this because this is actually the first time I'm trying this, and let's see how it goes. So removing these big ones first. Oh my god, wow guys, this is it. This looks so beautiful. Ooh. You have to be careful so your chocolate balls will not crack. Wow, this looks so beautiful. Moving on to the second one. Wow, this looks so beautiful. And solid. So moving on to this one, let me so this is a cup of warm water. This is what I'm gonna be using to just cut out the chocolate molds. I think I'm gonna use it like this. Wow guys, look at it. So pretty. I think I'm gonna use this one like this. I don't feel like I'm in the mood to cut it. I don't feel like I'm in the mood to cut it. So this is guys. I think I'll come to the end of this video. I would be just leaving a link after this video. I think somewhere around here or here, directing you to the cake I used this particular um, modes for. And I think I'll catch you next time. Peace out.